let's get right into this guide on how you can farm secret letters most efficiently. Before we start anything, let's do some quick checks on what you really need to speed up the farm. Preferably you want this miraculous bro Boxie Gmod for its passive skill, auto pickup range 20 meters, XP gain from drop enemies 7.5 and the increased drop chance. Ascending him and leveling up is highly recommended, as well as placing some traits. If you have any level of frugal, would really help with the farm for the secret letters, as they also affect your drop rate. You also really want to only try this once you've hit at least trail level 55, as secret letters have increased drop rates the higher the trail level you are. I think you can still try it when you're lower level, but it wouldn't be as efficient. So now that we've checked most of this gear stuff out, I think the most efficient way is running Rebecca so far. I'll just quickly show you what I run to farm, like auto farm really. So I'm on 202 range with 153 duration. You can really push to 250 if you want. It can really help, but I think 202 works fine. 250 is recommended, I guess, kinda. I've seen a lot of people run 250, but yeah. So let's just get into the stage that you really want to be focusing on. Once you're around like trail 55 and you can get to your characters to level 70, you want to run exploration, choose Inferno or Pyro actually. And then we'll just quickly go through and I'll show you a quick run and what you are expected to see. I'll quickly flash what I've gotten so far under the timing. I've managed to get 1 minute and 50, I think the clear time it was, with 11 secret letters. So I think it's pretty fucking fast. Quick crack might help with this initial start, but yeah. So after you activate this and the waves start pouring, you kind of want to stand here. Like right here, I think. Around this grass patch, so that the spawn points here and over here will activate. And then you can instantly spawn kill them. So, well, we've got a lot of time to kill right now actually. I'll once in a while press escape and show you what's the drop rate and what you're expected to receive. From what I've seen other people try on Bilibili and other guides, the best you can really get is like 20 in like 5 minutes. But the results vary from trail level to how strong your box is, how good your GT mod is. A bunch of different factors will affect how well this method goes for you. But personally, as someone who has been using this for quite a while, I think it works the best and it's the quickest. It's also not a discovery I made myself. A friend actually showed it to me and it was found on Bilibili. So props to CN Bros for researching and testing everything out for us. I haven't really seen any other English content creator cover this yet. So if this helps you, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. For anyone that really doesn't care about the yapping, there'll be a timestamp below which you can just skip to, and then you can just see the results of what this will net you, and you can judge from there actually. But this is basically the crux of what we'll be doing. It's really fast depending on how fast the spawn rate goes. You also want crowd density to be on an extreme for this actually. Crazy, I know. It's in your graphic options. You scroll all the way down. I'll be flashing something on screen to show you where exactly it is. It'll be highlighted in red. But yeah, you kind of want that on extreme. It helps with the spawn rate and things spawning quicker. Because really, you kind of want to save time on this. Let's be real here. You kind of don't want to be farming secret letters when, boy oh boy, the materials you kind of need really do scale up as you go up. Yeah, so honestly, so far, I've seen quite a lot of guides surrounding DNA, mostly in Chinese, especially with another method you can do for coin grinding. Would be running what's that thing called? The maze. Running maze at once you've hit level 60 trail. Someone said they got 1 million coins from one run. because the max difficulty of the mace allows you to adjust how difficult it is, and it gives you more of the currency that you use to exchange for the coins. Some other brief stuff. As you can see, we're kind of just blazing through the waves. It's really, it doesn't really take that long. I think if you were to run this for an hour, I'm pretty sure you can easily stack up to 1,000 secret letters. So if you're wondering how are people reaching I6 on their other characters and stuff like that so quickly, they are probably using this method. I'm not quite sure if using your double books might help with this, as it's more drop rate. Okay, this has been a very shit run so far. It's to be expected, honestly. Some runs really do vary on luck. Sad to say. I think the run previously I cleared the commission in, yeah, I think I've mentioned earlier, but I've cleared commission in minute 50 with 11 secret letters. And it do just be kind of heavily RNG based so far. Though I think consistently you do still get the most secret letters from just running this. Okay, at the end of this, if the results look poorly, I'm just gonna tell you, I'll probably flash a run that went way better than this. Yeah, so I think this took, let's see, it took me 4 minutes 24 seconds. We got got 2 secret letters. Really unlucky, but yeah, that's basically all you really do. You also get some really good Ascension materials out of this. I think you can run any element truthfully, but it's just a little bit quicker if you choose Pyro because of the attribute weaknesses. Yeah, that's basically all there is to this guide. If you want, I'm pretty sure you can adjust as you feel free, but the main reasons that will affect you getting more out from this method will really come down to your Genemon, this miraculous bro Boxie. If you haven't found a way to get him yet, I'm pretty sure someone else has already shown, but I can show you briefly on the map where you can get him. If you have yet to find him, that is. You can actually get 1 extra dupe from him. I'm not quite sure if it's confirmed, but there's a rescue mission for him somewhere in the sewers, but I'm not sure if it spawns after you catch him at least once. But I'll briefly show you where you can get him. He should be around the first area that you first started the tutorial. You picked up this sword near your house. He should be here. He'll be roaming around here, and you can keep trying to catch him. Even if you fail the first time, like the first day when you see him, he'll respawn the next day on the reset, and he'll still be here until you catch him, and then he'll start spawning randomly throughout the map, I think. Yeah, it's over here if you need the map view. But he is extremely good for farming, especially now when you kind of have a high demand for mats on everything. But yeah. Feel free to comment your results on whether this method works for you. It's what I've been running with, and I've seen a lot of success so far. Please feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, a like, I don't know. Anything to support me will make me really happy to make more DNA videos. I hope this helps you in any way possible. And yeah, don't expect any character guides though. I'll probably share more farming guides as I enjoy more of DNA and see what information we can collect more from the CN Bros has been doing all the research for a more digestible and English translated version. But yeah, this is mostly a guide that I found from my friends that shared a lot of information they found from Bilibili. So truthfully, props and thank you so much to the CN Bros for doing all the heavy lifting, all this research. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Ja ne.